Hey girl, good morning. How are you? Welcome back, girl, welcome back. How did you get in here, girl, bitch? Security, hi, it's me, Hallmonitor of the Universe, and welcome back to Hollywood Discharge, where every week, most of the time, I just put on Too Faced lip plumper. And if you're watching the visual here, it looks almost as if my lips are unrecognizable. Like, if you want to get... Ooh, one of the dogs just threw up. I could hear it. It was like, maybe not throw up, but it was like a little bit of like... But if you want to get it, the one that I have on my lips, I don't think you can, because I think it was a limited edition. But you can visit any Sephora. And don't ask for me. Okay. So I decided that today I would chit-chat, discuss, hold questions until next time about a teeny tiny little show called American Horror Story. So I got the wonderful chance, the wonderful opportunity, let's just say that, to be in both parts of season 10, which, if you don't know, Ryan Murphy decided, or whomever is in charge of American Horror Story, which I am assuming it's Ryan Murphy, decided to split season 10 into two separate 6-episode stories that did not intermix. Okay, so the first 6 was Red Tide, which was primarily, I believe, filmed in, I don't know, somewhere upstate New York area, but we did pickups and other stuff in Ventura, California. And then the second one was, I called it the Pregnant Palace, Death Valley, I believe it was called, and it was where we follow a bunch of hot kids that are supposed to be doctors. Kai Gerber was one of them, and they get abducted, and they are impregnated by aliens. I mean, what a storyline. I found the Too Faced real quick. It's this one. It's Too Faced Extreme Instant and Long-Term Lip Plumper. Now, right now, my lips are feeling as if they're being scrunched together, which is bizarre because they're getting bigger. And I was going to put a little bit more on, but I don't think I need it. So, Red Tide, I did a week, I believe, on there. I filmed with Francis Conroy. I'm sorry about the jingle jangles. One of the fucking dogs has a sweater on that jingle jangles, and he has been a rotten little beast all morning. Roo! Anyways, so Francis Conroy, who was so lovely, I got to wear this. I'll put a picture up. I got to be this vampire in Halloween time or whatever. So. Anyway, she was really sweet, kind. We filmed at night, a little bit during the day, but more at night. So the days on Red Tide were really easy. The only issue I found was like getting out to Ventura, but they did pay us for our time getting out there and getting back. So that was cool. They paid us mileage, which I don't know how much the mileage is. I'm sure it's not that much, but at least they did that. And I do remember, I think they did say if we were to... No, that wasn't them. Never mind. Nope. Wrong. So, Red Tide was fun. It was fine, cool, whatever. Then I moved into Death Valley, which is where I was for, like, probably a month. So this was where I was a pregnant man, okay? And it was very exciting. I gotta say, when I first got... So, because I've been doing impeachment for, like, a year... because I know someone on the production, just a little teeny tiny person that no one's ever even heard of, but I know someone on the production of Impeachment and also American Horror Story, so I went from Impeachment into Horror Story, and so the good things about Death Valley, one was where we filmed was very close. It was in Van Nuys. I was in Toluca Lake, so in LA it was fantastic to get to. It was like this big warehouse in Van Nuys, and I do believe they filmed, if you're an American Horror Story fan, they filmed some of Apocalypse in there because it was Paulson's redheaded character in Apocalypse, the secretary girl, the secretary to the two nerds, Billy Eichner's character and Evan Peters' character, who was doing blow the whole time. So I believe that was her office too, because one of the operating rooms, it had to have been. It was it. And they just changed one of the operating rooms into, or what, the office, Paulson's office, into one of the operating rooms where the aliens were trying to create spoilers ahead. I mean, there's not much to spoil on this, but I believe the aliens were attempting to make a superior race mix between humans and aliens. I don't know why they would want our fucked upness, but I digress. So, sorry, I take a little sip of my coffee. It's coffee time. So, I film with Kai Gerber a lot. I film with Nico, I'm going to butcher names, Nico Greetham, who's this blonde kid from The Prom. He's been in horror stories. And then this horror story. Nico was so sweet and fun. He was so easy to talk to. So nice. Kai was not that. Kai Gerber was very she seemed insecure. She didn't seem like she was having fun. She seemed nervous a lot. And I don't know, I got to watch a lot of her shots and scenes, and honest to God, I'd be nervous too, because there's just sometimes that people should just stick to modeling, okay? And I'm not saying that as like, you're a fucking model and you're Cindy Crawford's daughter. You're gonna be okay if you don't act, is what I'm saying. So, and you know what? Who knows? Take a couple classes, figure it out, but we do know that this, I mean, she was in horror stories and played like the Leslie in the Murder House, which is fine, and that, but this character that she played in Death Valley was way more complex, in my opinion, so the complexity was not met by her acting abilities, in my opinion, and when I was seeing it happen, and then actually watching it getting put out, there's a reason why you didn't see her in the next season. Okay, that's all I gotta say. And a little bit, she was not very kind to anyone. Anyone I was around. I mean, production-wise, fine. I filmed with Leslie Grossman a bunch. She's really wacky, zany, funny. I was in line with her to use the restroom. I think there was only like 2 restrooms, but there wasn't a lot of us on the set. So I was waiting, and I was like, hey, we have a friend in common, and she goes, oh, who? I said, oh, Sarah, and she's like, oh my God, Sarah, and then she started talking about how, like, they recast the background actors from being, like, I don't remember exactly what she said, I'm just saying from what I remember, but, like, they used to be something, and now they're, like, these hot people, and I thought, well, I'm not a hot person, but I'm obviously there because of Paulson, which is fine, but she was really sweet. I did find her there was this other background actor, this man who was awful. He said terrible things, one of them being, and this is vulgar as fuck, so I apologize, but he was in Afghanistan, and through one of his tours, who knows, he was talking too much, and he said under his breath to someone else, I was standing there, he's like, yeah, they would just cut all their clits off, and then laugh. And I'm like, this is the kind of stuff sometimes that you'd hear on sets that I was like, he didn't say that in front of in front of Leslie, I don't think. But he did start arguing with Leslie about someone being in something, and Grossman was right, which was funny. Another thing, but that guy was fucking disgusting. Like, people like that are disgusting. And the whole time he's like, you know, fucking haircut like a military guy, and then he's got this big, huge fake baby bump. I mean, it was wild being on that set. I did find it funny every day there was a certain actor, I'm not going to say who, that didn't ever know their lines, but every day they said, oh my God, I'm being so bad today, I don't know any of my lines. I wanted to be like, bitch, I'm here every day. You don't know your lines any day. None of the days. And you know what? It did semi-annoy me, because I'm thinking, there are so many people that want to be in your position. Just come prepared with knowing your lines. Like, but you know what, bitch? No one asked me, okay? No one fucking asked me, so let's move along. What else happened on American Horror Story? So, this is the big gripe that I have, okay? This is the big gripe I have. Like, the crew was not that kind. The AD was fine. He was fine. But then the production assistants, they were like too cool for school. One of them thought that like they put something behind me. So sometimes in acting, they have to use background actors to play a photo double, meaning they're going to pull them in and use their hands, their back, anything, because the main actor has gone home or the main actor is sick or whatever. So I didn't get asked this, but this PA pulled me in to do a photo double op. And I do know for a fact that on American Horror Story specific, I have had friends that this has happened to more than once, more than one friend that this has happened to, where on Horror Story, because I do believe the photo double fee is like $200 plus, something like that, around $150 to $200, something like that, where because you are now pretending to be that actor, now you should get paid to be that actor, right? Well, I got pulled in, and so did this girl I was filming with. They didn't tell us anything. They took the picture. It was for the other actors, and then they released us. And I thought, this is the kind of... And I should have said something. It's my total fucking fault. I should have called SAG. I should have complained. But this is the thing. There's the whole thing where it's like, if you complain, they're going to know. They're going to tell them that it was you, and then you're not going to get booked anymore. So it's kind of like, this is why I'm complaining about it here. A lot of times why I'm complaining about shit here is because maybe someone can see this and make it better for the next person. I don't want any retribution, if that's the correct word. I don't give a fuck about how I was treated. I'm a privileged white person in Hollywood. Yes, I'm queer. Yes, I've gone through a bunch of bullshit in my life. Yes, I've had to get through stuff. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I understand my privilege in the industry that I am in. I am doing this and trying to raise awareness about how these sets, like Ryan Murphy, because I was stuck in Ryan Murphy Productions specific, and they will penny pinch at the low end for whatever reason. Is it because they're paying the big people big bucks? I don't fucking know. I'm assuming yes. And paying themselves big bucks, yes. But the whole point of me saying that it's bullshit that they pulled me in and didn't pay me the measly $200 is because that is utter fucking bullshit. They should pay you for the work that you're doing, okay? But I didn't say anything. I let it get to me, whatever. So a couple days go by where I'm still filming on it. I still had my baby. I started to see other actors wearing socks with these sandals that we had to wear part of our costume. And I was like, socks are great because then my toenails aren't showing, whatever. Which I do. I have great feet. I'm not saying that, but I just don't want them fucking showing, okay? If you want to fucking buy feet pics, let me know, bitch, because I'll sell them to you. So, feet pics, armpit pics, nipple pics. At this point in my life, bitch, I will sell what do you want? I will sell it to you, okay? Sales going on, Valentine's Day sales today. So I was wearing socks. Wardrobe, who you never want to fight with, Wardrobe told me to take my socks off. I'm like, why? You're not seeing any of my feet. Can I just have them on? It's warmer. I don't want my feet showing. No, take your socks off. So I have my socks off. So we're coming back from lunch on a bus, and I step off, and there is a rigging that is outside that should be inside. I don't even know why it's there with a crew member standing there. I don't see it. I trip over it. Part of my toenail comes off. It's a little part, but it was a part, okay? When I first thought, I thought it was a huge part. I was like, oh my God, I was devastated because I love my feet, whatever. It was a little part. But what happens after this is what was crazy. The guy, the crew member that saw me trip over it didn't give a fuck. Then I go and tell the PA. She kind of was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Then I find the medic. The medic was kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll just oh, yeah, it did come off here. We'll just bandage this up. I'm like, what? Treatment? What? No, oh my God, we're so sorry. Oh my God, why did this happen? Oh my God, where was it? And I mean, granted, guys, this was in guys, gals, trans, non-binary. I gotta stop from saying guys. Guys is not everybody. I'm gonna start calling everyone gals, I think. Gals. But what was my point? What was my motherfucking point? This is why I need a producer. I got too many dogs here. They're making my fucking brain go this way, that way, every which way. One stands up, the other cat runs over. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. American Horror Story. Pay people. Pay people for what they do for your work. Okay? This is what we're going to wrap it up with. Pay people. If they work for you, pay them. Okay? I know for a fact that there was this stand-in for someone big in Cult, and she stood in for someone in a costume for many, many episodes, and she never got paid. Now, unfortunately, this girl doesn't like me anymore, but bitch, if you get something out of this, or if someone figures something out, girl, I'll let you know. Because that's not fair. Okay? It's not fair. It's not fair that these big corporations in Hollywood will penny pinch at the bottom, especially to the people that need it the most. The people that are living in a studio apartment with 3 other people. The people that don't have gas money to get to sets. The people that are very, very talented, but they can't get past this point of trying to survive in LA, okay, to get to the big part, you know? And Ryan Murphy Productions, who is American Horror Story, can start with doing that. And also, I know I said this on the last one, but you guys, there were questions about the recycling. I'm talking about water bottles. I'm talking about plates. I'm talking about utensils. Ryan Murphy Productions throws all that away. They do not recycle those things. And all I'm saying is it would be a good start for him to make all his sets recycle. That's what I'm saying, okay? That'd be a good start. It'd also be a good start to pay people for the work that they do. And it would also be even a better start that when you book someone for 2 weeks, you don't unbook them after the first day because you saw them too much, okay? Ryan Murphy Productions. Okay, anyways, listen. This has been American Horror Story. I'm sure there's way more to talk about, but I got off on a tangent. You do see me in it. I don't have any lines, okay? But you do see me. I'm the first fucking fat bitch when you're coming into the pregnant palace. If you watch, I got my hair dark, bouffanted back, bitch. It's very much a moment. It's not a cute moment, but it's a moment, but you can't see me, and you'll see me in the back running around everywhere. And that's that. So this has been Hollywood Discharge, American Horror Story edition. Please subscribe, like. If not, you can fuck off. How about that? And please, for God's sake, 2 things, okay? Please, put your shopping carts away. It's great for everybody. And please stop circumcising your young boys. We don't need part of our dicks cut off when we're children. Research it. I'm correct. Love you. Well, love some of you. Bye.